Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest XI-S. Last time we did the Heliodor act of this third story and got what should have been Hendrik's ultimate armor and by far his best outfit. Seriously, the fact that that's not Hendrik's ultimate armor is ridiculously stupid. Now, I believe this place is the only place that doesn't actually have a major story arc in this place. Well, actually no, this in Snowfall. And it's probably because they tie into other quest lines, but also other parts of those other quest lines do have events that you have to do. Anyway, I want to do this quest because it's important. My dear hero, I was hoping you would come and visit. I have a favor to ask you, see. And I know I can always count on my old friend. Now, as you can imagine, the appearance of that black star and the increased voluminous of local monsters, viciousness of... yeah, that's much more... that's probably better. Of the local monsters put a rather strain on a brave desert night. However, I do not know whether it's due to lack of experience or lack of concentration. The truth is that the most of our men are simply not up to the task. This does not bode well for the future. You don't say! And I suppose you know. Now, as you know, I am a practical prince. I like to find solutions wherever possible. Possible, not possible. Can you imagine, therefore, how delighted I was to hear of this berry that boosts the concentration of the battlefield? On the battlefield. The miraculous fruit known as pepped. They grow on the tree. Grow on the branch of the pepper tree. Could you fetch one of these branches for me? I'll reward you handsomely across. Yeah, I want those pep tips for what I want to do this episode. I knew I could count on you, old friend. I would have asked one of my servants, but the pepper tree grows in a rather tricky location. Thank goodness you came along when you did. The location in question is in a elevated area in the northern parts of the first forest. I heard that only special people are allowed to enter this place, but it's a trivial detail. You'll have no problem gaining access, I'm sure. Thanks to Fast once again for agreeing to help my old friend. It seems that the future Golop was... yeah. We want this for those pep tips, because they let you they're basically one-person pep pops. Which is pretty dang important. I'm gonna meet you over in the first forest. Apparently you need to take the whale. Like right behind. And it's somewhere around here we actually find the thing we're after. And I think also maybe the best boomerangs we could form is around here as well, if memory serves. As well as those 4 wyvern wood. And another one of you. Hey, it's one more I won't have to get when I actually complete the story. Well, this isn't very suspicious, chat, but oddly, it's just the recipe book that I think has an outfit for Jade. I'll look into it. Don't know if that is, though. This is gonna be the thing. Yep. We know exactly where we gotta take it, but first things first. I want to see what that thing we just got makes. And if we can make it, if it is an outfit. And it is. And we can. So I'm going to. I'm gonna give Jade that. Finally, they can get a new headpiece for the first time since I think actually at all. Yeah, got the new Warrior Princess outfit, which has no effects other than raising crit rate and agility. Okay, let's head back to the castle. I'll meet you in the place we actually have to be. Yeah, the reason we want these pepped is we need to use Executioner to finish the enemies, which, by the way, is not the only way to finish them. You just need to do that specifically for the thing we're doing. Get 4 pep pips for doing that. Okay, well, I'm gonna take those pep pips and give them all to Sylv. Because, well, he's the one I want doing this. Since I need him in the fight, and I need to actually do the fighting with Hendrik, I think it's smart to give these to sylvando, who won't be fighting, and then have Serena and the party to heal for what we're doing today. Hey, now that that's out of the way. So let's zoom on over to Port Overlord. Oh, cutscene. Didn't see that coming.
Puerto Valor. I have fond memories of this city. I trained here under Don Rodrigo. It has changed little over the years. This place made me the knight I am today. The training was rigorous, and the conditions harsh. But Don Rodrigo was a fine teacher, and a fine man.
Okay, darlings, you have fun now. I need to go and powder my horse. Ciao for now!
Sylvando, wait. You are Don Rodrigo's son, Norberto. I have long suspected as much.
And yet you have no clue in the original timeline?
You found out my little secret, huh? Nice work, Inspector Hendrik. I guess I should be flattered you even remember me from back then. Why?
I do not understand. Why would such a diligent boy, one so committed to the knightly cause, abandon it so utterly? Your father must surely disapprove.
Yeah, but he's doing good flip.
This is why you are leaving, correct? You mean to avoid him? At a time like this, you would put your personal concerns over those of your companions? Erdwin's lantern hangs low in the sky. Our world is in danger. If we are to have a hope of overcoming what awaits us, we will need your father's wisdom and experience. You will need it.
Okay, you're right, I guess. Papi does have a trick or two I always wanted him to teach me. Now's probably the time.
And yet he doesn't. He never teaches you how to actually use a sword effectively.
I've made up my mind, darling. I'm going to face my papi. But I can't walk into that room alone. Will you come with me? I knew you wouldn't let me down. All right? Prepare for a heartwarming scene of reconciliation.
Debatable, given how that went in the original timeline when... Actually, no, you've been doing your job, and it's not like this world is, like, plunged into despair. Yet. I thought I'd actually be able to see the next day. So yeah, no, actually this should be heartwarming. Should be, being the key word. And if not, well, he's gonna say the same stuff as last time. These are the chambers of Don... Explainer, Senor, please wait. These are the chambers of Don Rodrigo. He's recovering from an injury at the moment. Is your barely truly early enough for what disturbing his tone valence? See, okay, but I must ask you not to distress Rodrigo in any way, por favor. That's not gonna happen.
Hi, papi!
Caramba! Norberto, you dare to show your face in my presence. And you have come to tell me something, see?
I'm sorry, papi. Sorry. So sorry.
Sorry? What are you apologizing for? Foolish boy.
Huh?
You have become the knight in smiling armor you spoke of, see? You have made the whole world happy.
Yeah, pretty much. This really said things would go.
Not yet, papi.
Then why are you here, hmm? Why did you come back if you have not yet done as you promised? You promised you would do this, Norberto. You gave your word. I did not raise you to be a failure. How dare you come to me and...
Papi!
Damn you, boy. If I were younger, I would put you over my knee. What kind of a knight makes an oath and does not fulfill it?
Wait. Papi, did you say... knight? You still think of me as one? You have no idea how... Oh, thank you, papi. Thank you. I guess it wasn't very knightly of me to come back before I'd fulfilled my promise, huh? But I had a good reason.
Erdwin's lantern, see? Yes. Great evil is afoot. I feel it.
I feel it too, papi. We all do. And how can I make people happy if that thing is up there making their lives miserable? It's impossible. Which is why I'm going to do something about it. Only then can I fulfill my vow and make all the people of the world smile again. But there's just one teensy-weensy little thing we need to ask you. We want you to help us.
Don Rodrigo, an ill wind blows through the world. We would call upon your wisdom. We would ask for your aid in banishing the darkness.
You walk in here after all these years and start asking favors before you even say hello, Hendrik. As clumsy as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. If I can help you to erase the dark star from the sky, I will.
Oh, Papi! Really?
Como no, Norberto, of course. A knight serves the weak untiringly. Even if they are his son and his former pupil.
Well, in this case, it's weaker, not weak.
I have just the thing to toughen you two up. A great trial that has tested the skills of knights across the generations.
A great trial, Don Rodrigo. For you to call it such, it must be a test indeed.
Oh, it is. You have been to Heliodor, see? Then you know the King's Barrow. 2 golden giants dwell in its darkest depths. You will defeat them. But mere victory will not suffice. No, you must show true unity, true chivalry. You must perform the executioner together. And with it strike the final blow. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with one of the most powerful weapons ever created. With that weapon to aid you, not even the greatest of evils will stand in your way.
Except your own.
Oh my! That sounds like quite a prize. Very well, Papi. Challenge accepted.
You always did have enthusiasm to spare, Norberto. I hope it will be enough. I will open the King's Barrow for you. After that, you're on your own.
Wait, it hasn't opened before? That was open since Act 1. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm gonna zoom on over to there. Yep. Basically, we need to go back to the end of the King's Barrow and then use the Executioner attack to finish off 2 golden enemies at the end. I decided to go in with Serena as well as a healer, Sylvando as a buffer someone to use the pepped, Hendrik for extra damage, and Hero because he's Hero. And you have to take out both with the Executioner, specifically. Like, the move that needs Metal Slash, and this move is done by getting Hendrik's Hatchet Man, which more likely than not you have, and the dramatically less likely to have Metal Slash, which you probably don't have unless you listen to my advice earlier to get it. Edit on Sylvando, because it flippin' sucks. Or black, especially on Sylvando, who has no good sword moves. And thus would literally never want to use a sword or have anything invested into swords. This is basically his sword skills basically exist to be extra pep power packs. You don't want to use his actual pep powers on their own. Yeah, we're running straight down to well, where they are. Speaking of, here they are. They seem to be saying they are the tribe. Seem to be saying that you can only be beat using the Executioner. This is not truly true. You can beat them without, you have to beat them with the Executioner, not they can only be beaten with it. I'm going to just buff Hendrik. You can start spreading damage with a quarter slash. I want Hero to be the big multi-target where I focus one down the sylvando in Hendrik.
Forward!
Well, that's convenient.
Your time has come!
Tweedledoom and Tweedledeath. Here they are. Yeah, and just to make sure they can't hurt us too bad, Serena, set up a kabop real quick.
You shall not prevail!
Okay, then I'm just gonna focus on that one guy and get him low as quick as I can to see if maybe I can save an extra pep hit. I need to be careful not to kill him, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Ooh! That said not dying, maybe. Yeah, a bit of a problem. The reheal suck. Buff Hero, let's get a bit more damage out. Hendrik's still alive! Please live until Serena gets to go! Serena, why the flip didn't you go?
I think you like this one.
And we want to just... more heal.
My thanks.
We need to make sure we don't just kill him, but we do a lot of damage to him so we can finish him with Executioner, because that's what we had to do. I'm just gonna start parallaxing. Oh! Going to now that's the more the other one. Start getting him down, and we'll kill that guy with Hendrik.
Divine restitution!
Because now it's time we do Executioner on Tweedledoom and take him out. Which will in fact take him down. And pull Hendrik back up. Reapply our Kabuff and in fact enhance it.
You shall not prevail!
Yep, that's still a lot of damage.
Need little help?
My thanks.
I'm going to pep up Hendrik now. Get blocked. Oh no! Don't kill. Okay, he's still alive. I'm just gonna... yeah, do that little tiny bit of chip damage. And then just... oh, I thought you had these that... oh, decelerate for some reason.
Perhaps this will help.
I'll just boost Hendrik's speed and see if that makes them go any sooner. Because I'm sure Hendrik will kill with this executioner. This was a lot easier than it was on my first playthrough.
We did it, darlings!
See what we can get with Jade now. Can't get the HP absorption I'm after. And then I think I'm gonna do more spear stuff once again. Get maybe crushed ice. Just start getting some spear stuff, because we have all the good other stuff. So yeah, I think I'll dive back into spears after.
Not bad, Mr. Hero of Heliodor. My papi taught you well.
I do not need your approval, minstrel. But you did not do so badly yourself. Your father was clearly a constructive influence on us both.
Speaking of papi, where is this amazing weapon he said we'd get for winning, huh?
Don Rodrigo.
So, you completed the trial, eh? Caramba! I was convinced you weaklings would disappoint me.
Don't come the haughty knight with us, mister. You're the one who lied about us getting some special weapon for taking your stupid trial.
It was no lie. You have the weapon. The greatest weapon of all.
Friendship.
Oh, and what is that supposed to mean, huh? Stop speaking in riddles and hand over the goods, will you?
Don Rodrigo, this weapon, it is not fashioned from steel or bronze. Am I correct?
Muy bien, Hendrik. Your reward for completing the trial was the experience of collaboración. To work together with one's brothers in chivalry is a knight's greatest weapon. Trust in your fellow knight. Put your faith in him as he does in you. Do so, and hidden strengths will reveal themselves. Together, we are more than the sum of our parts. United, we can stand against any foe, overcome any obstacle. This is the gift I give to you.
What the?
And extra skill
My-
tree upgrade. Ta-da!
You have taken the first steps on the path of the night. But you have far to go. Perhaps if you lean on one another enough, one day you will make it all the way.
Hey, you can't just say that and leave. You have to join us.
Join you? But I cannot.
We only have 8 party slots.
Weren't you the one just giving the speech about knights needing to stick together? 3 knights are better than 2, no?
Hey, I'm still here.
And I also seem to remember you saying something about doing everything you could to help us erase the dark star from the sky. A knight's word is his bond.
Join us, Don Rodrigo. With your mastery to guide us, we shall surely be unstoppable.
Oh, very well. I will not join you on your quest, but call for my aid and I will be there. Just do not call too often.
And with that... right. That one. We can now learn their ultimate skills. Hendrik, we're gonna have to take us some time. I think that's Kazing. Oh no, that's Kazing. Yeah, I want to get Kazing. Forbearance! This is something we really want. H-Pappy. Don't give a flip. This is just the... It's a counterpart to Rab's Empathy, but unlike Empathy, this is worse and probably better just to... I don't know. Use flipping more heal. Yeah, we want this and then this. This is Steadfast Fast Forbearance, a passive skill under his fraternity's tree. Forbearance is the skill that he used as an AI, but not as an actual party member that let him take hits for the party. Pretty dang good. Defending Champion just dramatically reduces his damage he takes. Basically, it's a Mega Guard. Kazing is, well, the spell. And Resistance ain't bad. Gonna work on getting that. Sylvando gets robbed again, but in a very different way. Whipping Boy. God, I hate the name, and God, this is not good. So it's a Whipping Joy and Whipping Boy. Letting them counterattack when using Whipping Boy. Still hate that name. And whipping and reducing the damage. Sylvando is not a tank. Unlike Hendrik, where this fits right into their skills, this sucks. Out loud. Grandstand! Finally, we can do the thing he did all the way back in Octagonia. The first visit. During the martial arts tournament. Remember that thing? Yeah, the thing that raised his attack and defense. We can finally actually do that. And the good thing that I absolutely hate. Ladies, fuck this. I hate this skill so much because it just invalidates Sylvando's existence. Jade does more damage. Damage physically. So Veronica does more damage magically. And Serena out-heals Sylvando. I'm going to keep using him for a little bit longer as I want to show these new skills. I hate that skill in particular though. Let's go unlock some flip on history though, because well, we can. No clue what we're gonna do next time. We'll figure that one out as we go. Okay, we're in Forts of the Law. I'm gonna get a reflection to get rid of those sword skills, because we do not need them. Swords are god-awful on Sylvando. We can get those points back now. Now, in never look back, because it's not like we were ever going to actually use their skills for what they are. We were going to use them for the Executioner. That's required for that storyline. And which is a pretty dang important one to do. Yeah, give me those 32 points back. I'd rather put them into something actually helpful. Okay, time to get some flip on Sylvando. This could be nice because that's an all-target attack that uses money as its cost. Pretty interesting. Let's get Grandstand first. This is probably the best thing on the skill tree, and even that's not saying much. I don't even remember what this is. Pretty sure that's just a stabbing move. I think that's an insta-kill attack for knives, which we're not using anymore. They're really trying to make him a tank, which he's not. I'm gonna get this for now. I will continue to say it. I hate ladies first. Not only can you also mess it up and use it on a male party member who it does not work on, but other than being a second oomphle, like, that's really what he's been designed to. His buffs. His exclusive things. Which, on their own, aren't good. Passive heal, the re-heal spells suck really badly. Technically, he's one of only 2 people with cockle-doodle-doo, so I guess there's that. He has Sobering Slap, the only way to get rid of Beguilement, which is decent. He has his pep powers, which is the only way to get full on the party. He gets Tingle, which I don't know who else does, but even still, that's still better than using someone else's turn to do that. He has Oomphle, and if for some reason you want a small buff. He has the Accelerate skills, and the Decelerate. Even though Serena has Accelerate, and I'm pretty sure the Decelerate, on Veronica. You can see I'm struggling to come up with good reasons. I think Lamial Lash is maybe exclusive. Hustle Dance is pretty good healing. He can buff his attack and defense, but he doesn't do good. But he attacks based off charm, so what does that actually do? Other than boost his pink pirouette, which he could already buff his attack, and more often than not, when it's more worth it to use a buff to buff everyone's defense, better than just buff his own attack and defense, and at the same time. Especially when he's not a tank, so Whipping Boy ain't doing jack flip to help you. Even with its passives, it only becomes mediocre. You can see why I think Sylvando is the worst party member. And why absolutely I hate the existence of Ladies First. That move does nothing but make Sylvando completely irrelevant. Except when paired with Eric. In the late game, his only real use is pairing with Eric to use Cobra Strike and Sleeper Hit to set up for Eric's high-powered combos in only 2 turns. Which even still is the exclusive because his whip, all but one of his whip moves, which I don't know which one that is. I think it's Lamial Lash, but could be any of them, is also on Veronica, who is just as good with whips, if not better, because they get Twin Dragon Slash, and it gives her an option if she ever gets a spell sealed. Meanwhile, Sylvando doesn't need that. Yeah, I'm kind of stretching with that one, but his real only use becomes being a slightly better physical at doing damage with whips, which who cares about doing slightly more damage with whips when you could just use something else? When I could just as easily use pretty much everything else. He ultimately becomes just a guy with status effects and because, like Flip, you're using those re-heal spells because it's more effective to just instantly heal them on the spot, rather than passively heal them over time. Sylvando gets screwed almost more than ever before by getting his upgrade aids. Being a better party member actively makes him a worse party member. And the funny thing is, Hendrik only has one bad thing on his skill tree, and in fact, a few of the same things. Heck, Sylvando, I think the most useful thing on his skill tree, that isn't something that makes him useful by having him not do jack flip, is his move Finger of Justice he gets under that sealed skill. Which only does one thing. It does a little more damage. It's basic. Then it might do more damage than that some more. Which already... I'm sorry, buddy. You're an amazing character. But you get screwed so hard by becoming a better party member. Meanwhile, Hendrik gets a single bad thing on his skill tree from it, which can be ignored safely to get his actually good things. But with that out of the way, I still hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye!